We are now bringing you part 5 of our housing series, The Big Idea. So what we're doing here is asking municipalities in Metro Vancouver to show us an example of how they are tackling the housing crisis with a specific location that demonstrates it. So this time, the CBC's Stephen Quinn, he met with Surrey's Mayor Brenda Locke. And Surrey's big idea is building homes around transit hubs while ensuring that amenities like schools and parks are built alongside them. Mayor Locke showed Stephen a view from a terrace at Surrey City Hall, and it overlooks a transforming skyline in downtown Surrey with lots of development happening.
Mayor Locke, so nice to see you.
It is wonderful to have you here. Thank you.
We asked you to take us somewhere, and you didn't have to take us very far. You took us just a few steps out of your office and onto one of the terraces at City Hall. Yeah. Tell me what we're looking at here.
As you can see, there is lots going on in our city, and we are very, very proud of it. So what you're seeing here is going to be massive development. There is right in city center, there is right now over 21, I think, high rises coming up out of the ground, and about 18 low rise. In all of those, it's almost 9,000 units of housing.
If I point at a building, can you tell me what's going on generally? The dark one with the red stripes on it, what is that about?
That's Veterans Village, and that is a wonderful example of what can happen when the business community, so Lark Development, built that with the Royal Canadian Legion. It is now housing for veterans with PTSD. As you can see, Boza right here. Boza Properties is building. There will be 4 units, 4 high-rises here. This is the first one. This is all, this one is entirely rental. So we're starting to build our rental capacity in the city, and that's really important.
Where's the closest school?
Therein lies the big challenge. Therein lies the big challenge in Surrey, all over Surrey.
But you're talking about 9,000, you said about 9,000 units altogether,
yes.
Which is, you know, going to be 15,000 people upward. I mean, more than 20,000 people coming in. Some of those people are going to be children.
Yeah.
Where are the amenities?
Yeah, and that's the challenge. That's the challenge, Stephen. I mean, if you look at Surrey, and I'm sure people have heard me say this many times, we need the province to step up. Our schools are completely busting at the seams. We're seeing,
You're stacking portables.
We're stacking portables. We're seeing portable outside washrooms for children. It's not a good situation at all.
But what's the bus service like to get to the neighborhoods from here?
And that's always, the last mile is always the big challenge, right? Right down here is the station. You'll see people queued. And you'll see lots and lots of buses in Surrey any day of the week, any time of the day. Sorry, this bus is full.
Is that the SkyTrain?
That is the SkyTrain.
Sounds like a heavy train in a rail yard.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
This is the other side of City Hall. So this is looking south at what we're doing.
And this is the big plaza where you host all of the civic events.
We have lots of great events out here.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Cranes, eh?
Yeah, I know. We did, you know, every once in a while I'll bring people out. We do count the cranes contest. How many can you see? I'll go out and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've had as many as 17.
At once?
I mean, yeah, at once.
That's incredible.
Yeah. That's where the new medical school is going to be eventually. And SFU has that white building. And part of the tower is where you see the wood cores. That's all SFU in there.
That's right,
and the mall.
And Surrey does draw a lot of newcomers. Tell me about the how newcomers fit in here. I mean, the first thing they need to do is find an affordable place to live.
Yeah.
How difficult is that?
That is a challenge. There's no question about it. But a lot of our NGOs, a lot of our service providers, especially the Surrey-based ones, are starting to build that kind of housing. So one of the things that City has done, our contribution to that is we forgive DCCs, development cost charges, for people that are building that kind of housing because it's so necessary, you're right.
So what we're looking at here is a multiple use building. You've got a Civic Hotel, you've got KPU, and those look like condos up top, are they?
Yeah, there's condos, there's residents in here, hotel space, and Kwantlen Polytechnic, yeah.
And you talked a moment ago about not having the land for schools. Could that be a model of what a school looks like in the future in Surrey?
Yeah, you know, it must be. It not only can be, it must be, because we just have too many children right now today in portables. And when you look at this build out, how else are we ever going to be able to accommodate the number of kids we have that need to go to school? So I think we have to get our head around that. It's a different dynamic for us, but other places in the world certainly have kids and going to school in high rises. It's not unusual.
20 years from now, when there are flying cars and stuff, and you step out here and look around you, what's it going to look like? Say 20 years. You'll park your flying car right here. You'll still be mayor. There's no term limit.
Why are you doing that to me? How fair is that?
You'll still be running against Doug McCallum.
You know, well, never mind. What it will look like is a lot of towers.
Yeah.
There will be absolutely less cars. I mean, cars are just such a luxury. The challenge for us in Surrey is everybody has cars.
Yeah.
And you can't get away from that. It's just the way we live, because we don't have the option of public transit in Surrey. It's not an option.
If I live here, where's the playground for my kid?
The playground for this is not very far down 104.
Okay.
It's called Quinn Park, and it's not very far. It's got a playground, big areas, crosswalks. It's a great little park.
It's almost as though Surrey is a city of parks. City is a Surrey of parks. You know, I got up at 3 o'clock this morning.
Did you? Why?
Because I get up at 3 o'clock every morning.
Oh, okay. Well, it's bedtime for you then.
You're the fourth person to say that today.
Well, then drink more coffee. I don't know what your deal is, so I can't help you, man. It's on you.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really good pleasure.
It was lovely to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Stephen Quinn with Surrey's Mayor Brenda Locke. That was part 5 of our housing series, The Big Idea. And thanks so much to Sean Foss, Jill Constantine, and Gurpreet Campbell for helping to put that together.